Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Honorato. This is 13 Now on News Channel 13's YouTube channel, where we bring you breaking news, the day's biggest stories, and the first warning forecast. Calling hours are today for Chief Warrant Officer John Grassia III. Grassia is one of two local National Guard members killed in that helicopter crash in Texas now more than 2 weeks ago. He enlisted in 2013 and served as a Black Hawk helicopter maintenance specialist. Chief Warrant Officer Casey Frankoski was laid to rest on Friday. Calling hours for Grassia III are this afternoon from 2 to 7 o'clock at St. John the Evangelist Church in Schenectady. There will then be a funeral tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Grassia will be laid to rest at Saratoga National Cemetery. Also new this morning, we have an update on Jacob Pratt here. He was aircraft crew chief Jacob Pratt, and a graduate from Rensselaer High School who was severely injured in the accident, and we have positive news to share about him. He's now fully off oxygen, breathing on his own. Pratt had another surgery and has started physical therapy. His family says his pain levels are fierce, but so is he. A GoFundMe set up to help Pratt with his recovery has already raised more than $116,000. Elsewhere in news this morning, the woman and former Albany Med employee facing 4 years in prison for stealing from an elderly patient will be sentenced today. Last month, Caitlin Mullaney admitted she took a 75-year-old patient's ring off her finger while she was sleeping on a stretcher in the emergency room. Mullaney had rejected a plea deal that would have put her in prison for up to 3 years. The court says she could have served as little as 6 months in jail if she returned the ring to the patient's family. Mullaney is set to be sentenced in Albany County Court at 9:30 this morning. All right, some people certainly are still waking up without power in the capital region. National Grid is going to try to do its part on top of restoring all of that power to also hand out bottled water and dry ice today. That's in Albany, Rensselaer, and Saratoga counties. That dry ice and bottled water will be handed out from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Vista Tech Park in Slingerlands. In Troy, people can get bottled water at the Italian Community Center, and people in Clifton Park can get dry ice and bottled water at the Center Mall on Clifton Country Road. Officials ask that you bring a paper bag to take home any dry ice. Of course, dangerous to handle just by hand, so make sure you have a paper bag with you in order to bring home some of that dry ice. We can show you this as well now here this morning, and that is that 7-day forecast that our meteorologist Christina Talamo has put together for us. Look all the way ahead to Sunday, Easter. Things are looking good, 50 degrees there and mostly sunny. But most importantly here, we're going to get more of that melt off, and which will hopefully help some of those trees and power lines that are still being affected by that ice and heavy snow that fell over the weekend. So plenty of it melted in the immediate capital region on Sunday. More to come today and tomorrow. And then, as Christina told us this morning on News Channel 13 today, the precipitation you see on Wednesday and Thursday, because of those temperatures above freezing, expected to be completely rain. So no snow in the forecast, and certainly some good melting opportunities here in the next few days. That'll do it for us here on 13 Now. Be sure to join us for News Channel 13 live at noon. We'll bring you coverage from those calling hours later on today of John Grassia III. Be sure to tune in to 13 Now throughout the day. And if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, I suggest you do that as well. You get the alert every time we come live on the air like this. Have a great Monday, everyone. I'm Chris Honorato.